Wonderful friends, you're welcome to today's tutorial. So today is a quick one. We'll be learning how to fix a zipper. So here with me I have these 20 inches of zip. Okay, so I want to go ahead and open it like so to confirm the freeness of the zip. So first of all, to start fixing a zip, you concentrate on these 2 points. Okay, this will serve as your starting point on the fabric. So these 2 edges. So now I have my fabric like so. What I did was to first of all iron the zipper allowance. Okay, it's always good. I ironed it out like so. Here I have my zipper allowance. It's always good for one to, especially for a beginner, to iron your zipper allowance. This will help you a lot to know the exact point to fix your zipper. So right now I went ahead and confirmed the length of the zip. Okay, so I have 20 inches like so. So I'll come up 2 inches below the 20 inches of the actual zip length. Okay, that is where I'm going to stop fixing on the fabric. So I went ahead and measured it like so. So what I'll be shocking now is 18 inches. Okay, because I came up 2 inches above the zip length on the fabric. So I'll go ahead and mark it like so. This is where I'll stop fixing my zip. So I shock it like so at that point. So I'll also do the same on the other side of the fabric. So from the starting point at this neckline area, I will start fixing the zip. So I went ahead and open it up. Okay, you can as well fix it directly on the fabric while the zip allowance is being closed. It depends on your preference. After fixing the zip, you can as well open it up. But what I did in this case was to open up the zip allowance. Okay, after ironing it out, I went ahead and opened up the zip allowance. So I will stop at that 18 inches length where I shocked earlier. At this point, I'm going to stop opening the zip allowance. Okay, so right now I went ahead and placed my zip on like so on the right side of the fabric. So the right side of the zip will be facing the right side of the fabric. Okay, the actual material I'm meant to fix the zipper. So right now I went ahead and open it up to meet at that point where I shocked earlier. So what I will do now is to, at that point that I marked, which is the point I'm going to stop fixing the zip, leaving some inches behind. What I'm going to do now is to backstitch it, make it firm, backstitch it at this point. So that's what I will do now. You see me backstitching it. That's it. So I'll pull it out and trim it, all the rough edges like so. So what else I will do now is to fix the zip. So right now, for fixing this type of zipper, go ahead and open it up like this. Yes. This is the line, the exact point mapped out for the zip allowance. Look at it, look at the zip allowance marked. So that is the exact place I'm going to place the zip. Since I've opened it up like this, I'll flip it just this way. The teeth of the zip facing the right side of the fabric. Okay, so what I will do now is to place it at that exact point. You can iron it out to give you that line. For a beginner, you can just iron it out before fixing the zip. Iron that zip allowance line, just fold it and iron the both sides so that I can know. But here I'm seeing it. Okay, so what I will do now is to place it just this way. The head of the zip, that is the starting point. What I'll do now is to place it like so on that line, zip allowance mapped out. So I'll fix it like so. So on that line, starting from the head of the teeth. So I'll open it up like so. Then I'll start stitching right there. So while stitching, there's a gap here. This is the teeth of the zip. So there's a very tiny line. That is where you would stitch your zip, okay? Let it not be on the teeth of the zip, but just beside it to give it that shape. If you should do it here, that means the teeth will not pass through easily on the fabric. And while you're doing this, while stitching zip, make sure you are using the right color of thread. Why I'm using this color, so that it's for the sake of the tutorial, so that you can easily see it. Maybe you are sent for a client, make sure you are using the right thread for it. Keep placing it on that exact line mapped out for zip allowance. That's the zip allowance line, okay? So once you get to the end part of the gown, okay, that point I closed up where the zip will stop. So just pull up the lever up, okay, and adjust it the way you see me doing it. So I'll close up the zip. I went ahead and closed up the zip so I can have easy access, okay? I pull up the lever up, then I close up the zip. So I went ahead and adjust it at that center point, okay, where I closed. So right now I've fixed the zip at that point, and here we have our zipper like so. See how it is? Look at the front part, okay? See how closely stitched it is to the zip itself. Just take a look at it. It is free, okay? There's no inches, there's no hindrance. It is well stitched, even at that close point. So this is how to fix an invisible zip or zipper, okay? So what I'll do now is to do on the other side. Remember it's one side we fix the zip. So I'll go ahead and close it up like so, starting on that closed edge, okay? So I'll also fix the other side of the zip to it. Remember what I said earlier, the right side of the fabric facing the right side of the zipper. So I went ahead and placed it this way, taking note of that knob, okay, that white point. That's our starting line. So I went ahead and placed it right there on that line, on the ironed line, or the zip allowance line, rather, if you might call it that way. So I'll go ahead and fix it closely to the zip while stitching. It's always good, if you're a beginner, make use of another thread, okay, so that I can easily see what you are doing. But for this tutorial, I went ahead and use another thread, which is the red thread, so that it can be easily seen. So I'll go ahead and stitch all through on that line, okay? There's a line after the zip. Yes, that's the line I am stitching on. So I'll stitch all through to the end part of the closed edge of the zip. So here is the closed edge, that's the end part. So I'll keep stitching. As I'm stitching, I'll be adjusting the fabric. So on this close edge or this close part, I went ahead and close up the zip, okay, so that I can easily stitch on that closed edge. So I'll keep on stitching all through to the end part of the zip, okay. Just watch the way I'm demonstrating it. So here is the closed edge. I will double stitch on it, okay, or back stitch on it to make it firm. So I went ahead and trim off the excess thread, okay, and also the other side, trim off the rough edges and close the zip. So here our zip has been neatly stitched, okay. The both side of the zipper have been stitched to the fabric. So here is the front side. So here we have the front side. See how it is. So I'll go ahead and open it up for us to see. See how firmly it is to the fabric and neatly placed. Okay, and here is the closed edge. There is no hinges, there is no hindrance while closing up the zipper. It is free and it is closely fixed to the fabric. That's how to fix an invisible zipper. So what else I will do is to, at this upper part, I'll fold in the excess zip and close it up. I'll fold it this way. Watch the way I'm doing it and close it up, okay? You can as well trim off the excess zip. So what I will do next is to take it to the sewing machine and stitch right through, okay? So right now I'm done with one side. I also do the same on the other side of the zipper. So I went ahead and folded it in. So I'm going to stitch and double stitch it, okay, to make it firm. Back stitch. So here we have a zip well stitched. So I'm done with the zipper. See how beautiful it is, okay? From the neckline area all through to the hip area, okay? The close edge. See how beautiful it is. So thank you guys for watching to this end, for sticking with me. Thank you so much guys. I really appreciate your presence. If this tutorial has been helpful to you in any way, please just support by hitting on that subscribe button, like the video, share the video to your friends and families, okay? So that people will get to benefit in one way or the other. Thank you guys for your support. I really appreciate you all. It's bye for now till we meet in my next tutorial.